right, my friends, it's us. We're gonna do this together as a team. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves into our space. Shake it all off. Maybe nod your head, maybe roll your neck around, shake out your shoulders. Kind of play with lifting the heels, driving into the toes. And then we'll take one deep breath in together to get ourselves started. So inhale the arms up. And exhale the arms back down to your sides, really dropping the shoulders from the ears. Shake out the wrists. Our playlist is in the chat. We're gonna hit play as a team in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, hit play. Welcome to Mondays with Mandy. Warm up is about 4 minutes. We have 5 blocks of work. We're gonna get it started with a basic squat and hip circle in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, hip circle right, down, hip circle left. 2 more, hip circle right, other side, hip circle left. Nice. And if you're not on the tempo of the music, it's totally fine. I'm catching myself going a little slower than I wanted to. I want you to hold your squat down, roll the shoulders back. When you rise up, it's a kick and switch. Kick and switch. Kick and switch. Kick and switch. 2 more. It's a kick and switch. Kick and switch. Last one on the right and switch. Last one on the left. We go right into jacks. Out and in. Yes, keep going with that, Mary, in the chat. Everything you need for class today. Just a set of 5-pound weights is what I'm using. Last 4, 3, 2. Plant your feet wide. Reach high, reach high, reach low, reach low. Reach high, reach across, to the floor, to the floor. Last one, side, to the back, to the back. Step your feet together, back lunge, and switch. I lost my balance. Back lunge and switch. We're gonna add the arms into this. So sweep the arms forward, sweep the arms back, forward, back, and forward, back, and forward. Last one on the right. Last one on the left. Bring the feet wide apart, turn the toes out. Sumo hold. Hands come behind the ears. Lean over to the right. Center it out. Lean over to the left. Center it out. 2 more over to the right. Over to the left. Last one over to the right. Really waking up our side bodies. Over to the left. Good. Heel toe the feet a little closer together. Walk it out to plank position and pause. So once you're in plank, hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, knees extended straight. Pull the belly button in. Drop the shoulders and extend. So I'm keeping my elbows straight. I'm depressing the shoulders down. And I'm also protracting, retracting. You could do this on the knees if it's too much. We're just dropping into those shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then from here, wring out the wrists. Nice. And then hands on the shoulders. I'm in a kneeling position. Twist right, twist left, twist right, twist left. 2 more. Right and left. Last one to the right. Last one to the left. Rise to stand, bring it into a lateral lunge and hold it on the right. So I'm really straightening out that left leg, bending into the right knee. I'm gonna reach open on the right, come back. Reach open on the right, come back. Do it one more time, open on the right, and come back. Let's switch to the left. Over to the left, we hold this nice little lunge position. I'm gonna reach open on the left. 2 more. Warm up is over after this. Shake it out. Sip of water if you need it. Are we ready? Say yes. We start with cardio. All you need is your body and a good catitude. First thing we've got going on today, front toe tap with backward arm circles. We go in 8 seconds. Everything is 45. You'll get a 30-second rest. We have 2 sets. Timer starts in 3, 2, and 1. Toe taps, toe taps. So I'm tapping my toe to the floor in front of my body as my arms circle back. So not only does this require some thinking, it requires a little coordination. So great way to get things started, low impact. So if you're working off of an injury or something, this is a really great kind of dipping the toe, literally and figuratively, back into cardio. So I started this first block pretty progressively. So we start slow, we build into things a little more challenging. Give me 8. I'm starting to feel my arms. I don't know about you guys. 4, 3, 2, and just like the warm-up, 4-corner reach, right, and left. Bring it open, side, corners. You could make this harder by adding a little hop, right? Otherwise, keep it in this low impact range where you're pivoting off the heel of the back foot. Next up, we've got a nice little jump rope. No jump rope required. We're gonna fake it till we make it. After all, I live just steps away from Hollywood. It makes sense. Good. Keep those shoulders plugged in. Breathe. You got 8, 6. Fake jump rope in 5, 4, 3, 2. Grab that jump rope. Now with your legs, I'm doing a little boxer shuffle. That feels really good on my joints. So if that doesn't feel good on your joints, you could keep your feet on the floor and just march. If you want more, maybe you just create a little double jump. So that means both my feet leave the floor at the same time. With the boxer shuffle, you're just shuffling your weight from right to left. And I'm giving my arms a little circle from my elbows. You got it. Keep it tight into the ribs. Roll those shoulders back. Chest is lifted. You've got 8 seconds. We've got one more thing left in our first block. Keep your knees soft. 6, 5, heel dig squat, 2, and 1. Good. From here, I dig my heels, squat, rise, drop your hips and curl your toes. Beautiful stretch on those calves. So my arms are just at my sides for now. You could add a little shoulder roll at the top, heels and squats, drop it low. Right? So this one, although low impact, I'm getting into the depth of my legs. Deep squat, you've got 8 seconds. Nice. 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, so that's the end of the first block set, first set. Can't speak today, I'm having word salad for lunch. So your next set, you know what's coming, no surprises. 4 things, 45 seconds each, no rest between them. We just roll one into the next. Then you're gonna get a 1-minute rest before we move into a second block. Second block being strength block. Ready, say yes. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the toe tap, right? Arm circles. So if I wanted to make this harder, I would double time it. So this toe tap becomes a little jump, step, jump, slash. Arm circles, tight. So I'm not letting my arms be noodles. I'm rolling those shoulders back. The circle is the size of a softball. Toes down. Right? And if you feel yourself going, I just can't maintain this for 45 seconds, come back to what you can maintain. So maybe the arms move a little quicker, the legs move a little slower, or vice versa. Okay, 4-corner reach. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. It's to the right, to the floor. I invite you. Can you get deeper in that lunge reach? Can you get further across on the overhead? Yes. Twist and reach. Good. Now, if you want to add in that little hop, switch, that'll make it faster. Obviously, the heart rate will have to play catch up with the choices you make physically. Yeah. Okay. Fake jump rope in 5, 4, 3, 2, find your jump rope. Now you can add in a couple of tricks if you want, right? So there's no failure here. Maybe I do a little high knees. Maybe I do a little in and out. Maybe I do a little front shuffle. There are options. Try your best to stick to this level of intensity. You're halfway there, 22 seconds. If you find yourself getting bored, travel around your room, right? So it's a nice way to kind of break it up, explore your space, you know, say hi to your animal if they're there for you. You've got 4, 3, 2. Okay, this is the deep squat heel dig. Reach and pull. So I'm adding in a little pull here, getting my arms ready for what's next. Our strength block is pretty heavy on the arms. Pull, pull. I know I'm a little out of frame, so let me back myself up. I curl the toes. I reach, I pull. I reach, I pull. So we've got a minute to rest in about 15 seconds. Can you really sink your hips back, right, and pull? Sink and pull. Sink, pull. 3, 2, you made it. Okay, rest. You've earned the minute. We will not repeat through those 4 movements again. It's that easy. We're gonna grab a quick sip of water. And while you're resting, we'll grab our set of, I'm using kind of light weights today. I'm using 5s. You could use whatever you feel comfortable using. We do have some single joint stuff, so I'm just warning you, you might not want to go too heavy because we're going to be doing a front raise and a lateral extension. So what we've got going on in the first effort, weights will start at our chest. You're going to give me a hip circle right, lateral lunge, twist. Okay, that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, you do the other side right away. Exercise 3, we're going to do alternated bent over rows. And exercise 4, exactly what I just talked about, front raise, lateral raise, return. Are we ready? Say yes. 3, 2, right foot first. Circle, lunge, open twist, return. Circle, lunge, open twist, return. Here's the breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And if it's not at the same rate or amount as me, then find a rhythm that works for your body. You've got time to do 1 more on the right. We'll go directly over to the left in 3, in 2, and rise to stand. And if you're me, you don't have tons of room, just move your legs. Open circle hip, lateral lunge, peel to twist, return. Strength block, we're not worried about our speed at all. We're worried about our form, alignment, breath, keeping that shoulder packed, right? That's the most important thing here. Go nice and slow, focusing on each movement, breaking it down, really getting it into the brain and into the body. You've got time for 1 more. Big hip circle, lateral. We move into our bent over narrow, wide grip row. So my feet are wide. I'm in a hinge position. Pull and switch. Now, if you can go just a little slower, pull and switch. So the slower I go, the more time under tension. If I wanted to make this harder, I would pull 1 arm up, meet it, then switch. Meet it and switch. Meet it. So from the sides, look at my back. I'm not letting my shoulders elevate, right? And switch. You're almost there. This is 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand up, feet together. You're going to give me a front raise. Open the arms to a T. Return and release. Mandy, it's too heavy. Set the weights down. Set the weights down first. 5s are tough for me too. Second, if it's too heavy but you can handle the 5, do one arm at a time, then switch it, right? So you get a big break for one arm, and then the other arm gets to move. Yeah, so that's a great way to split the difference. Or bilaterally, that's gonna be a harder version. Keep your elbows soft, right? So I'm not locking my elbow joints here. Out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Wherever you're at, rest. Yeah, I know it's tough work, but you're here for it. I can tell. Look at that smile. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hear you. Okay, so this is your 30-second rest, and I've already taken up about 12 seconds of that. So if you need a quick sip of water, let's grab it. We're gonna start back at the top with the left leg instead of the right, because the right leg always leading is a little imbalanced. You wanna keep it pretty balanced here. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and lift off. Hip circle. Lunge, peel open, return. Hip circle. Lunge it, peel it open, and rise. Squeeze that cheek of the right. Hip circle, lunge, twist, and return. Hip circle, lunge, twist. Yes, you've got it. Really plant that right stable foot. So you're pressing through the outer edge of that right foot as the left leg travels out to the left. Give me one more on the left. Finish this whole entire rep out. Step it together, and if you're me, make room for the second side. Oops. Hip circle and twist. Yes, return. Big hip circle. Bring it out to the side. Toes and knees point forward on the lunge. So I'm going slow, right? I'm not focused on how many. I'm focused on how well I complete each repetition assigned here. And it's time-based. So you might be moving quicker, you might be moving slower, but are you moving as smartly? So really try to move with integrity. 3, 2, meet me in that bent over position. Row, return. So if I wanted to make it harder, I would last maybe 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. Yes. So take a look at my middle back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Back stays flat. Mandy, my back is starting to burn. Rise up, return to that hinged position at any point. So maybe every single time I need to rise up. There's no shame in that. Making it harder by pulling one arm up, meeting it, return, meeting it, return. So one arm is always under tension. 4, 3, 2. Rise to stand, step your feet together. Front raise, tee the arms, return, release. From the side, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. My shoulders are burning. Exhale, inhale. See that soft bend in my elbows? Keep it light. Keep the grip on the weight light too. Again, if it's too much, one arm at a time. Step those feet together. I just caught myself. Roll those shoulders back. Maybe I'm going to do 1, right? I'm starting to tire out too, man. I get it. Nice. You've got 4 seconds. Let's do one more rep. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of your strength block. That's it. So the next block we have is core. Right now you're in a break, so you're in that minute rest. Check in. Where are you holding tension? Where's your body need a little TLC, right? Maybe you need a quick sip of water. I know I do. In the core series, everything we're doing today is either a plank or a standing core. So if you need a mat for your hands, grab it now. It's really the only portion of class that you'll need it. I'm not going to grab a mat just because spacing is just a little too much for me. So you got about 15 seconds till we get ready. While you are in your break, I'll demonstrate our first action, which is going to be that sumo, but only This time, we're gonna go one side at a time. So it's gonna go right side first, then we'll walk it out to high plank, then we'll do the left side, same action, then we lower down to forearm plank. It's pretty basic, but pretty effective. Can we do it? Yes. 3, 2, and 1, drop down. It's lean right, rise up. Lean right, rise up. Now, when I say rise up, I mean your torso. See that knee of the left is super bent? Mandy, it's too much to have my arms overhead. Hands behind the ears like the warm-up is a great way to split the difference. So from the side, just so you can see what's happening with my hips, they're staying fixed. Inhale, exhale, or here. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. Give me 9 more seconds. Just to the right. Why? Because we're going to do the left side on exercise 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe the feet. Walk it out to plank. So just for spacing and the fact that my cat's right here, I'm going to hold here. You're just holding a full hand plank for the full 45. So just to take a look at this from a profile perspective, I'm doming my back or protracting my shoulders. My legs are straight and strong. My quads are on. I'm a little over halfway there. Roll my shoulders back. I'm looking right between my hands. So my vantage point is right between my index finger and my thumbs. Squeeze your mat in so you feel that front of the chest work. 3, 2, stand it up. Find your sumo. Rise the arms up and go to the left. Oh my gosh. Second side is really tough for me. So if you're feeling that twinge in the back, I might even say, hold your lower back. So for me, just showing you this modification, traveling to my left, but I feel my hands, my knuckles, supporting that entire lumbar spine. Or hands behind the ears, or arms overhead. So I just showed you progressions, right? Easy, moderate, hard. 3, 2, heel toe your feet back in. Walk it out to forearm plank. You hold it still. So I've got my cat in my way. Sometimes you just have to share your space. Pull your belly button in, and the same rules apply in forearm plank. I'm doming my back, I'm drawing my navel in, and I'm squeezing my elbows towards the center of my mat. I'm looking right down where my watch would be sitting. I've got 15 more seconds. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your navel up and away from the floor. You've got just a few more seconds, stacking the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. 3, 2, thanks Asia, 1. And lower down and rest. So that's the first set of your core. Pretty simple, pretty effective. Not trying to complicate things today, just going straight for the work. Okay, so in your second set, we go to the left first, high plank second, right second, low plank third. Okay, really that's 4, I just said second. I know, just making it difficult. All right, team, we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Lean it left. Right? Oh my gosh. Can you keep your right arm from twisting in front of your face? So let me show this to you from the side. I'm not letting that arm rotate the torso. So my torso is literally just doing it. I'm a little teapot towards the left side of my spacing. Stay low in the legs. So I'm modifying, right? Because I'm feeling my lower back on this side. Not on the other side, but this side, yes. 3, 2, heel toe the feet in, and walk it out to plank. Now, if you wanted to make this a little harder this time, step your feet together. So you have a really tight zip between the heels, the knees, also feeling it through the inner thighs. And of course, you're working your seat. So think about really squeezing your glutes on this effort as well. Nice. Looking good, feeling good, smelling okay. Yes, team. You've got 13 more seconds to hold your high plank, squeezing the heels together. Click your heels together. There's no place like home. You got it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, hips up, walk it in, rise to stand. We go over to the right. Drop into your plie or your sumo, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. Big inhale, exhale, rise. Showing this to you again from a little bit of an angle here. There's a slight tuck of my tail. I'm going to reach it across to the right, rise. Maybe even roll those shoulders back. Remember, less is more here. So less reps, more range, more bend. So you feel that left side really starting to stretch while the right side contracts without letting that left shoulder cut in front of the earlobe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel toe the feet together. Maybe the feet are together again. Walk it out to your forearm plank. So I'm going to hold that forearm plank still. Squeeze the heels together. Dome the back. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, you're halfway there. So if you can hold this still, great. If you need to modify, drop to the knees, but the same rules apply. Can you still squeeze your seat together? Can you still pull your navel in and dome your back? So your navel's coming in, your scapula or your shoulder blades are fanning away from the spine. 3, 2, 1. That's your 1 minute. So team, we started with cardio. This is your rest. We moved into strength. We just finished core. We come back around to strength. So we're sandwiching it with the cardio, right? So strength is next. You're gonna need your dumbbells and a good catitude. Nothing's changed. Right now we're in the rest, so grab your sip if you need it. Otherwise, if you're with me, I'm gonna demonstrate what we were doing. So you've got about half of a minute. The weights go on the shoulders. We're gonna find a split position. We're gonna drop into both knees and give it a pulse. That's your first 45. Second 45 is the other leg. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Third 45, you have a curtsy and hammer curl, bi curl. So hammer on the left, bi on the right, okay? Last effort is a deadlift to an overhead press. I'll go over that when we get there because it's time. So let's load our shoulders, right foot forward, left foot back, drop into the legs and give me a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Upper body perpendicular to the ground. The weights, I have 2 5-pound weights. So I'm not breaking the bank on the weight here, but 10 pounds is 10 pounds. So I want you to hug those inner thighs together. Keep pulsing, we're a little over halfway there. I don't know about you, but my back leg thigh is really what's starting to cook. So you wanna make sure that that knee stays behind the toes of the right leg. You've got 3, 2, stand it up and switch your legs. Have a long enough stance, wide enough apart, hip width, and drop in. Pulse, pulse, right with Foo Fighters here. Pulse. Maybe even lift the toes of the left here and there just to make sure you're not putting a lot of weight in that left foot, right? We're putting that weight in the heel of the left foot, but I'm not letting my toes crunch to the top of my shoe. Right, you got 20 more seconds. Make sure on your pulse that your back knee is bending with your front knee. So if you're just doing one of these and it feels like knees, I want you to think about really tucking your tailbone and getting low. 5, 4, 3. We have an alternated curtsy lunge. Step it together. Grab the weights with the hands. I come to the left with the right leg. I come to the right with the left leg. So see how my palms face in here and face up here. In towards the right, out with the left. It doesn't have to be this way. So if you're getting really confused, do whatever you can think of to stay consistent. It's nice to stand it all the way up after that pulsing, right? So I just made a mistake, right? She's human, people. Drop into that lunge, curl to the collarbones. 3, 2, Bring your feet shoulder width apart. Slide the legs, rise up, bring it into the chest, overhead press. Hinge, rise up, bring it into the chest, press from the side. Hinge, rise, and overhead press. When I'm pressing overhead, my palms face forward. It's a military or overhead wide grip press. You got 20 more seconds. Yes. If I wanted to make this harder, say right now we're in the second set, my feet might be a little closer together. That's going to challenge my balance and my flexibility. This is 3, 2, and that's the end of the first set of strength. So take a moment, examine, do I need something heavier? Do I need to move slower? Do I have a question? Right? Because that's going to help you be your best. There's no wrong answer, excuse me, there's no dumb questions. Everything's good for me. Sometimes the questions we don't ask, somebody else in the room has the same question. So, all right, so let's pick up those dumbbells. Second final set, loaded split, right? So I'm going to take the left leg forward, right foot back, and start to pulse. Start to pulse. I know that recovery went by like 10 seconds. Bend that back knee. Tuck the back leg seat so my right glute is on here. Turn it on. I feel like Phil Collins. Turn it on again. Yes. 16 seconds. Can you get lower? I don't know, right? Good. 4, 3, 2. Step it in and switch over to the right leg forward, left leg back. Oh, it's weird. There's this like small moment of relief, but then I'd say like 3 pulses in, I'm like, no, I don't feel any relief. I feel like both my legs are just burning. You got 28 seconds. Make sure that knee in front of the heel, or knee in the front, is at the heel level. So if I had a little, dumbbell here, I could see what's going on with that ankle joint. You've got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2. Good. Rise up. Why did I forget what was happening? Oh, the curtsies. That took me a second. That's why I keep my notes, because I know myself. I don't write it down. It does not cross my mind. So on this set, maybe I move just a millisecond faster. Just a little teeny movement. So it's narrow, wide. If you do 2 narrows in a row, it's totally fine, right? Keep those elbows pinned to the ribs. 10 seconds. One more piece of our strength. And then we have our last block of the day. Get it done, team. This is 3, 2, deadlift to overhead press. So I'm going to bring myself as far back as I can. Hinge and press. Hinge, rise, press. Hinge, rise, press. I am hinging at the hips here. Pull the rib cage in. Make sure your toes and knees are pointed forward. Squeeze your seat. You got 15 more seconds to finish it out. Pull the ribs in. I know I said that already, but if I feel any sort of back, it's because my ribs are flared. This is 3, 2, 1. Okay. So great news. You're done with the dumbbells. Better news, you have 1 block left. 45 for 4, 30 rest. Finish with 45, stretch, and we'll be done. So you can do it, right? Just 3 minutes, break, another 3, and that's it. So right now we've got about 35 seconds to rest. There's some combos. So this is going to require a little brain-body connectivity yet again. While you're in rest, let me show you what you got going on. You're going to pull from the left, right knee, center, jack, plant, left, center, jack, plant, right, right. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2, 4 ham curls, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 4 cross knees, 1, 2, 3, 4. That took me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It requires a lot of hips. I'll go over the rest because unfortunately it's time to go. 3, 2, Mary, this song is for you. Pull, pull, jack, break, pull, pull, jack, break, pull, pull, jack, break, pull, pull, jack, break, pull, and jack, pull, and jack, pull, and jack. Again, if you're not jumping, just do the pull, side to side, 2 and 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, meet me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's too much switching for your hips and knees, just do a few of these, as many as you want, and then come cross as many as you want. If it's jumping that's the problem, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually like that a little better because I'm able to get across my hips a little bit better. So if you want to do that low impact version, it'll be a great marriage between your hips and breath. 3, 2, 1. Meet me here. Get low. Twist right and left. My feet are pivoting. Heels, 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 heels. If I wanted to make this harder, instead of just pivoting, I would hop, hop, hop. But I stay low in my bunny hill experience. If I wanted to make it more fun, maybe I'd travel it forward, maybe sides, right? My calves are burning. If I'm not jumping again, it's a pivot. I'm working on the mobility of my ankle. So important. Footwork, so important. 3, 2, last piece. Guard your face. Snap, kick, and switch. So my hands right in front of my face. I point my toe. I snap my knee. I'm leaning the upper body back, guarding my face from my opponent so that if they try to come through with a hook or a push kick, I've got myself guarded. Snap. Doesn't mean you're like whipping your knee straight, right? We're pulling it back faster than we're kicking it forward. 3, 2, rest. Okay. Last break. One thing left to do. We made it to the end. Hands to the screens. You got about 10 seconds. Shake it off. 2 knee drives, 1 jack, and 2 knee drives. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. It's knee, knee, jack, knee, knee, jack, knee, knee, jack, return, knee, knee, jack. And set it up for side 2, yeah. You got it, pull. Back through the center and pull. Back and pull. Back and pull. You got it. Shh, shh. Breathe. No spaghetti arms. Use them. 5 seconds. Finish it out. 4, 3, 2. Okay. 4 high knees. I actually kind of liked 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heels, heels, 3 and 4. Twist, 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 twist. Right, left, twist. heels, 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 twist, yes, twist, heels. I'm losing my breath too, twist. Low impact version too, yeah, good. 3, 2, moguls, feet together, bend. I want you to put 2 ski poles right in your hands. Hips right and left. Dig, 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 dig. You've got 20 more seconds. We have one thing left to do. Dig in, because you only have a few seconds to wrap it all up. This is 10. Oh, 4, 3, 2, snap kicks to finish. Team, you have literally 30 seconds. Yes, Dawn, yes, Keiko. Guard that face, guard that face, guard that face, snap kicks. Oh my gosh, 20 seconds. You're breathing, lean back, use the abs, push, push. 10 more seconds to go. 9, 8, I'm watching you. 7, finish strong, give me 6, 5, 4, 3, last kick right, last kick left, finito. Catch your breath and make your way over to your playlist. So we're gonna finish with this cool down track called Vera. It's super short because we only have about 1.5 minutes. So we're gonna stretch for as long as we can, and then we'll call it a day. So bring the feet nice and wide apart, soften the knees. Take the right hand to the right thigh. Lift the left arm up and over. Lean as far as you can, then start to slice in front of you. Roll it through the center and rise it up. Let's do the other side. Left hand, right arm leans over towards that left side. Cuts in front, rotates and rounds. Rise to stand. Good, take the hands behind the back. Open the chest, drop the chin. Keep the feet wide apart, keep the knees soft. Walk the ear over to the right. Bend the elbows and bring it across the left hip so you can see me from the back here. Whoop, yeah, there we go. Tough when I turn myself around. Switch sides. I'm leaning my neck over towards my left. My fists come around my right hip. Return through center. Take the arms out wide, right arm underneath the left arm. Maybe I catch for a nice little eagle wrap. If it's too much on the shoulders, just give yourself a hug. Nod your head all the way to the right. Back through center, all the way to the left. Back through center, open the arms. Opposite arm on top. So if I'm eagle wrapping on this side, same thing, I'm gonna tilt my head over to the left, look over the left, over through the center, look over the right. Return, shake out the shoulders. Good, moving into the legs. So I'm gonna drop that back heel back, lean it forward. Nice, once I've got that lean forward, that arm, that's the back leg, for me that's my right, I'm gonna lift. Good, feel that heel stretch, quad stretch, not quad, I'm sorry, calf stretch and switch. This is it. Bend into that front knee, straighten the back leg, feel that heel connect to the floor, then I'm gonna take the left arm overhead. So you can see me from the front here, that leg is entirely straight back behind me. Return through center, shake it off. Bring your hands to the screens. Awesome job. If you have any questions today, let me know. Take care of yourselves. Maybe I'll see you on Wednesday for our 30-minute. If not, no big whoop. Find me on Instagram at Mandy Miller Fitness. Or find me on my YouTube channel. I linked in the YouTube link, and then a new video came out this morning at midnight. And it'll be like that every Monday. So